that? They shot down the main reactors. We'll be destroyed for sure. We're doomed. There'll be no escape for the princess this time. What's that?
R2-D2, where are you? At last, where have you been? They're heading in this direction. What are we going to do? We'll be sent to the spice line of Kessel or smashed into who knows what. Wait a minute, where are you going? I don't like the looks of this.
The Death Star plans are not in the main computer.
Choke him.
Where's those transmissions? Where are those plans? Mission. Where's the transmission?
There are no transmissions. This is a counselor ship.
Where's a valuable ship?
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Ship a pop. I want them wife.
Set for start. Set for start. They said we don't have control of mission.
Hey, you're not permitted in there. It's restricted. You'll be deactivated for sure. Don't call me mindless, philosopher. You overweight glob of grease. I've come out before somebody sees you. I don't like the looks of this. Secret Secret plans? What mission? I am not getting in there. That's funny, the damage doesn't look bad from it here.
Hold your fire. There's no life forms. It must have short-circuited.
Are you sure this thing is safe?
Darth Vader. Only you could be so bold. The Imperial Senate will not sit still for this. When they hear you've attacked a diplomatic...
Don't act so surprised, Your Highness. You weren't on any mercy mission this time. Several transmissions were beamed to the ship by rebel spies. I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away!
Holding her is dangerous. Word of this gets out, it could generate sympathy for the rebellion in the Senate.
I have traced the rebel spies to her. Now, she is my only link to finding their secret base.
She'll die before she'll tell you anything.
Leave that to me. Send a distress signal, then inform the Senate that all aboard were killed.
Lord Vader, the battle station plans are not aboard this ship, and no transmissions were made. An escape pod was jettisoned during the fighting. No life forms were aboard.
She must have hidden the plans in the escape pod. Send a detachment down to retrieve them. See to it personally, Commander. There will be no one to stop us this time.
Yes, sir.
How did we get into this mess? I really do not know. We seem to be made to suffer. It's our lot in life. I've got to rest before I fall apart. My joints are almost frozen. What a desolate place this is. Where do you think you're going? Well, I'm not going that way. It's much too rocky. This way is much easier. What makes you think there are settlements over there? Don't get technical with me. That mission, what are you talking about? I've just about had enough of you go that way. You'll be malfunctioning within a day, you near-sad scrap pile. And don't let me catch you following me, begging for help, because you won't get it. No more adventures. I'm not going that way. That malfunctioning little twerp. This is all his fault. He tricked me into going this way, but he'll do no better. Wait, what's that? A transport. I'm saved. Over here. Hey, help. Please help.
Speel một cái tạ ế rồi. Ya, ata, tama wazu. Eva?
Conk. Conk. Concrete yeah.
R2? R2D2, it is you! It is you!
Someone was in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir! Droids!
We stuck? We stuck?
Arg! 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 Arg!
We're doomed.
Do
you think they'll note us down? Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Will this never end?
Nè, You over. Bada.
Yeah, alright, fine, let's go.
Luke? Tell Uncle if he gets a translator to make sure it speaks Bocce.
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice, but we'll remind him.
But that's you and I got.
Yeah, I'll take the red one.
Yeah.
No, not that one. You. I suppose you're programmed for etiquette and protocol.
Why, protocol? It is my primary function. I am well versed in all customs.
I have no need for a protocol droid.
Of course not, sir. Not in an environment like this. That's why I've been programmed to...
What I really need is a droid who understands the binary language of moisture evaporators.
Evaporators? Why, sir, my first job was programming binary load lifters. Very similar to your evaporators in most respects.
Can you speak Bocce?
Of course I can, sir. It's like a second language to me.
Alright, shut up. I'll take this one. Luke, take these two over to the garage, will you? I want them cleaned up before dinner.
But I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done. Now come on, get to it.
Alright, come on. And the red one, come on. Well, come on, Red, let's go. McClellan.
Yeah?
This R2 unit has a bad motivator, look.
Hey, what are you trying to push on us?
Excuse me, sir, but that R2 unit is in prime condition. A real bargain.
Uncle Alan, what about that one?
What about that blue one? We'll take that one.
I'm quite sure you'll be very pleased with that one, sir. He really is in prime condition. Oh, here he comes now.
Okay, let's go.
Now, don't you forget this. Why I should stick my neck out for you is really beyond my capacity.
Thanks, Omega. This oil bath is going to feel so good. It's such a bad case of dust contamination. I can barely move.
Blue. It just isn't fair. Biggs is right. I'm never gonna have there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Not unless you can alter time, speed up the harvest, or teleport me off this rock.
I don't think so. I'm only an android, and I'm not knowledgeable about those things. Not on this planet, anyway. Actually, I don't even know what planet I'm on.
Well, there's a bright center of the universe. You're on the planet it's farthest from.
I see, sir.
You can call me Luke.
I see, sir. Luke.
Just Luke.
Well, I am C3PO. Human cyborg relations, and this is my roommate, R2D2.
Hello. Beep beep. You got a lot of carbon scoring here. Looks like you boys have seen a lot of action.
After all that we've been through, I'm amazed that we look as good as we do. What with the rebellion and all.
You've heard of the rebellion against the Empire?
That's how we came into your service, if you get what I mean, sir.
Have you been in many battles?
Several, I think. Actually, there's not much to tell. I'm not much more than an interpreter, and I'm not good at telling stories. Well, not at making them interesting, anyway.
Well, my little friend, you got something jammed in here real good. Were you guys on a Star Cruiser? What's this?
Beep beep.
What is what? He asked you a question. What is that?
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Beep beep, beep beep beep,
He says it's like nothing, just a malfunction. Old data. Pay it no mind.
Who is she? She's beautiful.
I'm not quite sure, sir. I think she was a passenger on our last voyage. A VIP, I believe. I think the captain was like attached to her.
Is there any more of his message? Oh, beep beep! Beep beep beep!
Behave yourself, R2. You're gonna get us in trouble. It's okay, we can trust him. He's our new master.
Beep beep, beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep,
He says that he's the property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi who lives in these parts, and it's a private message for him. But quite frankly, I don't know what he's talking about, because our last master was Captain Antilles, but given what we've been through, this little D2 is a bit eccentric.
Obi-Wan Kenobi? I wonder if she means old Ben Kenobi.
I beg your pardon? Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't know any Obi-Wan Kenobi, but old Ben Kenobi lives out beyond the Dune Sea. He's kind of a strange old hermit. She sounds like she's in trouble. Yeah, I gotta play the whole thing back. Oh, beep beep.
He suggests that your restraining bolt is short-circuiting his recording system. Perhaps if you remove it, he can play the entire recording for you.
Huh? Oh. Well, I guess you're too small to run away. Oh, beep beep. Oh, wait a minute. Where'd she go? Bring her back. Play back the entire message. Beep beep beep.
What message? The one inside your rusty innards, you disgusting thing.
Luke, come to dinner.
I'll be right there, Emperor.
I'm sorry, sir. He picked up a clutter.
You see what you can do with it.
Hurry back. Just reconsider playing him that message.
Bleep, bloop, bloop.
No, I do not think that he likes you.
But, beep?
No, I don't like you either.
Beep.
You know, I think that R2 unit we bought might have been stolen.
What makes you think that?
Well, I stumbled across a recording while I was cleaning him. He says he belongs to someone called Obi-Wan Kenobi. I thought he might have meant old Ben. Do you know what he's talking about? Well, I wonder if he's related to Ben.
That old man's just a crazy old wizard. Tomorrow I want you to take that R2 unit into the Anchorhead and have its memory flushed. That'll be the end of it. It belongs to us now.
But what if this Obi-Wan comes looking for him?
He won't. I don't think he exists anymore. He died about the same time as your father.
He knew my father?
I told you to forget it. Your only concern is to prepare the new droids for tomorrow. In the morning, I want them on the South Ridge working out those condensers.
Yes, sir. I think those new droids are going to work out fine. In fact, I was also thinking about our agreement about my staying on another season. And if these new droids do work out, I want to transmit my application to the Academy this year.
You mean the next semester before Harvest?
Sure. There's more than enough droids.
Harvest is when I need you the most. Only one more season. This year we'll make enough on the Harvest so I'll be able to hire some more hands. And then you can go to the Academy next year. You must understand, I need you here, Luke.
But it's a whole nother year.
Look, it's only one more season.
Yeah, that's what you said last year when Biggs and Tank left.
Where are you going?
Looks like I'm going nowhere. I have to finish cleaning those droids.
Oh, and he can't stay here forever. Most of his friends have gone. It means so much to him. I'll make it up to him next year, I promise.
Luke's just not a farmer. Owen has too much of his father in him. That's what I'm afraid of.
What are you doing hiding back there?
It wasn't my fault, sir. Please don't deactivate me. I told him not to go, but he's faulty and he's malfunctioning. He kept babbling on about his mission.
Oh no.
So, we're cool? That R2 unit has always been a problem. These astro droids are getting quite out of hand. Even I can't understand their logic at times.
How could I be so stupid? He's nowhere in sight. Blast it.
Pardon me, sir, but couldn't we go after him?
It's too dangerous with all the sand people around.
Racist.
We'll have to wait until morning.
Luke! I'm shutting the power down!
All right, I'll be there in a few minutes. Boy, am I gonna get it. You know that little droid is gonna cause me a lot of trouble.
Oh, he excels at that, sir.
Luke? Luke? Luke?
Have you seen Luke this morning?
He said he had some things to do before he started today, so he left early.
Did he take those 2 new droids with him?
I think so.
Well, you better have those units in the South Range repaired by midday or they'll be hell to pay.
Look at this. There's a droid on the scanner dead ahead. It might be our little R2 unit. Hit the accelerator. Hey, whoa, just where do you think you're going?
Master Luke is your rightful owner now. We'll have no more of this Obi-Wan Kenobi gibberish. And don't talk to me of your mission either. You're fortunate he doesn't blast you into a million pieces right here.
No, it's alright, but I think we better go. What's wrong with him now?
There are several creatures approaching from the southeast.
Sand people, or worse. Come on, let's go have a look. Come on! Well, there are 2 banthas down there, but I don't see any... Wait a second. They're sand people, alright. I can see one of them now.
Hello there. Come here, my little friend. Don't be afraid. You'll be all right.
Oh, what happened?
Rest easy, son. You've had a long day. You're lucky to be in one piece.
Ben? Ben Kenobi! Boy, am I glad to see you.
The Youngland wastes are not to be traveled lightly. What are you doing out this far?
This little droid seems to be searching for his former master. I've never seen such devotion in a droid before. There's no stopping him. Claims to be property of an Obi-Wan Kenobi? Is that a relative of yours? Do you know what he's talking about?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
My uncle knew him, but he said he's dead.
Well, he's not dead. Not yet, anyways.
So you do know him?
Well, of course I know him. He's me. But I haven't gone by that name since, before you were born.
So the droid does belong to you?
Droid? I don't seem to recall owning a droid. Interesting. We should get indoors. The sand people are easily startled, but they'll soon be back in greater numbers.
3PO!
Where am I? I must have taken a bad step.
Can you stand? We have to get out of here before the sand people come.
I don't think I can make it. You go on, Master Luke. There's no sense in you risking yourself on my account. I'm done for.
Oh, you're not. What kind of talk is that?
Quickly, they're on the move.
Hello. Welcome to my home. That's what your uncle told you. He didn't want you to have his father's ideals. Thought he should have stayed here and never gotten involved. I was once a Jedi Knight, much like your father. He was the best star pilot in the whole galaxy. That reminds me. Your father wanted you to have this when you were older. It's your father's lightsaber. He wanted you to have it when you were old enough. This is the weapon of the Jedi Knight, not as clumsy or random as a blaster, an elegant weapon in a more civilized age. For 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians of peace and justice in the Old Republic. Before the Dark Times, before the Empire. A young Jedi Knight named Darth Vader killed him. Now the Jedi are all but extinct. Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force. Well, the Force is what gives a Jedi his power. In an energy field created by all living things, it surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
Now let's see if we can't figure out what you are, my little friend, and where you come from.
I saw part of the message he was.
I seem to have found it.
General Kenobi, years ago you served my father in the Clone Wars. Now he begs you to help him in his struggle against the Empire. I regret not being able to present my father's request in person, but my ship has fallen under attack, and I'm afraid that my mission, to bring you to Alderaan, has failed. I have placed information vital to the survival of the rebellion in the memory systems of this R2 unit. My father will know how to retrieve them. You must see this droid safely delivered to him on Alderaan. This is our most desperate hour. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You are our only hope.
You must learn the way of the Force if you are to come with me to Alderaan.
I'm not going to Alderaan. I've got to go home. It's late. I'm in for it enough as it is.
I need your help, Luke. She needs your help. I'm getting too old for this.
I can't get involved. I got work to do. It's not like I like the Empire. I hate it. But there's nothing I can do now. It's a long way from me.
That's your uncle talking.
My uncle. How can I explain this to him?
Learn about the Force, Luke.
I can take you as far as Anchorhead. You can get a transport to Mos Eisley or wherever you're going.
You must do what you feel is right, of course.
Until this battle station is fully operational, we are vulnerable. The Rebel Alliance is too well equipped, and more dangerous than you realize.
Dangerous to your Starfleet commander, not this battle station.
The Rebellion will continue to gain support in the Imperial Senate as long as...
The Imperial Senate will no longer be any concern to us. I've just received word the Emperor has dissolved the Council permanently. The last remnants of the Old Republic have been swept away.
That's impossible. How will the Emperor maintain control without the bureaucracy?
The regional governors will now have direct control over territories. Fear will keep the systems in line. Fear of this battle station.
And what of the Rebellion? If the rebels have obtained a complete technical readout of this station, it is possible, however unlikely, that they might find a weakness and exploit it.
The plans you refer to will soon be back in our hands.
Any attack made by the rebels against this station would be a useless gesture, no matter what technical data they've obtained. This station is now the ultimate power in the universe. I suggest we use it.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader. Your sad devotion to that ancient religion has not helped you conjure up the stolen data tapes, or given you clairvoyance enough to find the rebels' hidden foot.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Enough of this. Vader, release him.
As you wish.
This bickering is pointless. Lord Vader will provide us with the location of the Rebel Fortress. By the time this station is operational, we will then crush the rebellion with one swift stroke.
It sure looks like Sand People did this all right. Look, there are gaffy sticks and bantha tracks. It's just... I've never heard of them hitting anything this big before.
They didn't, but we are meant to think they did. These tracks are side by side. Sand People always travel single file in order to hide their numbers.
These are the same Jawas that sold us R2 and 3PO.
And these blast points, too accurate for Sand People. Only Imperial stormtroopers would be so precise.
But why would Imperial troops want to slaughter Jawas? If they trace the robots here, they may have learned who they sold them to, and that would lead them back home.
Wait, Luke, it's too dangerous. Wait! Luke! Wait! It's too dangerous!
Uncle Owen! Baru! Uncle Owen!
And now, Your Highness, we will discuss the location of your hidden rebel base.
There's nothing you could have done, Luke. Had you have been there, you would have been killed too, and the droids would now be in the hands of the Empire.
I want to come with you to Alderaan. There's nothing here for me now. I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
Mos Eisley Spaceport. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. You must be cautious. How long have you had these droids?
About 2 for the seasons?
They're up for sale if you want them. Let me see your identification. You don't need to see his identification. We don't need to see his identification. These aren't the droids you're looking for. These aren't the droids we're looking for. Go about his business. You can go about your business. Move along. Move along.
Move on, move on. Go on, go on. I can't understand how I got all those troops. I thought we were dead.
The Force can have a strong influence on the weak-minded.
You really think we're gonna find a pilot here to take us to Alderaan?
Most of the best freighter pilots will be found here. Although watch your step. This place could be a bit rough.
I'm ready for anything.
What?
Your droids, they will have to wait outside. We don't want them here.
Why don't you wait outside, 3PO? We don't want any trouble. I wholeheartedly agree with you, sir. He doesn't like you. Sorry. I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence on 12 systems. I'll be careful. You'll be dead!
This little one's not worth the effort. Come, let me get you something.
No blasters! No blasters!
I'll be all right.
Chewbacca here is first mate on a ship that might suit us.
Han Solo, captain of the Millennium Falcon. Chewie tells me you're looking for passage to the Alderaan system.
Yes, indeed. If it's a fast ship.
Fast ship? You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon?
Should I have?
It's the ship that made the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. I've outrun Imperial starships, not the local bulk cruisers, mind you. I'm talking about the big Corellian ships now. She's fast enough for you, old man. What's the cargo?
2 passengers, myself, the boy, 2 droids, and no questions asked.
What is it, some kind of local trouble?
Let's just say we would like to avoid any Imperial entanglements.
Well, that's the real trick, isn't it? And it's gonna cost you something extra. 10,000, all in advance.
10,000? We could almost buy our own ship for that.
Huh. Yeah, but who's gonna fly it, kid? You?
You bet I could. I'm not such a bad pilot myself. We don't have to sit here and listen to this.
We can pay you 2,000 now, plus 15 when we reach Alderaan.
17, huh? You guys have got yourselves a ship. We leave as soon as you're ready. Docking Bay 94.
94.
Looks like someone's beginning to take an interest in your handiwork.
Okay, we'll check it out.
$17,000. These guys must really be desperate. This could really save my neck. Get back to the ship and get it ready.
You'll have to sell your speeder.
That's okay. I'm never coming back to this planet again.
Kunachucha Solo?
Yes, Greedo. As a matter of fact, I was just going to see your boss. Tell Jabba that I've got his money.
Sumpichele, imari tonti tokmaki chisa. Jabba wanichi kobcha mushani iwi jon iwi uska. Choski nawi uchuso.
Yeah, but this time I've got the money.
El jaya culpa inti kunikusua.
I don't have it with me. Tell Jabba that...
Semalhitik-tik. Soneguro yibuya nia uwans pastiga kushu kon bondua wipti.
Even I get bored sometimes. Do you think I had a choice?
Taka Jabba, pumpa kompok niat ampumpa.
Over my dead body.
Nukli numa. Cheskobo tuba griska krenka yokolska.
Yes, I bet you have. Sorry about the mess.
Resistance to the mind probe is considerable. It will be some time before we can extract any information.
The final checkout is complete. All systems are functional. What course shall we set?
Perhaps we should find an alternative form of persuasion.
What do you mean?
I'm thinking it's time to demonstrate the full power of the station. Set the course to planet Alderaan.
With pleasure.
Lock the door, R2.
Check the door. Door secure. On to the next one.
I would have much rather gone with Master Luke than stay here with you. I don't know what all the trouble is about, but it must be your fault. What's your language?
He says it's the best he can do. Since the XP38 came out, there's just no demand.
It will be enough.
Solo. Solo. Solo.
Right here, Jabba. I've been waiting for you.
Why do we be?
You didn't think I was gonna run, did you?
Oh, Hanubuki, dia la kahala. Uda burira. Muchachi kapas
Look, Jabba, the next time you want to talk to me, come see me yourself. Don't send one of these twerps.
Han, makichize. Usaki maki maya.
Look, Jabba, even I get boarded sometimes. You think I had a choice? But I got a nice, easy charter, and I'll pay you back, plus a little extra. I just need a little more time.
Han, mabuki. Balmika todo bai. Mi todo biel qua. Si todo aí.
Jabba, 15. Don't push it.
Uto inatin. Biaba mi duki ma ikhbum chima agree. Mi talk doto wa ma momo.
Jabba, you're a wonderful human being.
La chola. Voska.
If the ship's as fast as he's boasting, we ought to be okay.
What a piece of junk.
She'll make 0.5 beyond light speed. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts. I made a lot of the modifications myself. And if you don't mind, we're in quite a hurry, so open the door.
Hello, sir.
Stop that ship! Blast them!
Shuri, get us out of here!
Oh, I've forgotten how much I hate space travel.
Looks like an Imperial cruiser. Our passengers must be louder than I thought. Try and hold them off, angular deflector shield, while I make the calculations for the jump to light speed. Stay sharp. There's two more coming in. They're gonna try and cut us off.
Why don't you outrun them? I thought you said this thing was fast.
Watch your mouth, Katie. You're gonna find yourself floating home. We'll be safe enough once we make the jump to hyperspace. Besides, I know a few maneuvers. We'll lose them. Here's where the fun begins.
How long until we can make the jump to light speed?
There'll be a few moments to get the coordinates from the nav computer.
Are you kidding? At the right door gaming?
Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dust and crops, boy. With that precise calculations, we'd fly right to a star. Or bounce too close to a supernova, and that would end your trip real quick, wouldn't it?
Hey, what's that thing flashing?
Ow! We're losing the deflector shield. Go, strap yourselves in. I'm gonna make the jump to light speed.
Hey Tarkin, we entered the Alderaan system.
Governor Tarkin, I should have expected to find you here, holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when they brought me on board.
Charming to the last. You don't know how hard I found it signing away the order to terminate your life.
I'm surprised you had the courage to take responsibility yourself.
Princess Leia, before your execution, I would like to make you a guest at a ceremony that will make this battle station operational. No star system will dare oppose the Emperor now.
The more you tighten your grip, Tarkin, the more star systems will slip through your fingers.
Not after we demonstrate the power of this station. In a way, you have determined the choice for the planet that will be destroyed first. Since you are reluctant to provide us with the location of the rebel base, I have chosen to test the station's destructive power on your home planet, Alderaan.
No! Alderaan is peaceful. We have no weapons. You can't possibly...
You'd prefer another target? A military target? Then name the system. I grow tired of asking this, so it'll be the last time. Where is the rebel base?
They're on Tatooine.
You see, Lord Vader, she can be reasonable. Continue with the operation. You may fire when ready.
What?
You're far too trusting. Tatooine is too remote to make an effective demonstration. But don't worry, we will deal with your rebel friends soon enough.
No!
Are you alright? What's wrong?
I feel a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened. You'd better get on with your exercises. Well, you can create your troubles with those Imperial slugs. I told you I had that one up. Not everyone thank me at once. Anyways, we should be at Alderaan in about 200 hours.
Now be careful, R2.
He made a fair move. Screaming about it won't help you.
Let him have it. It's not wise to upset a Wookiee.
But sir, nobody worries about upsetting a droid.
That's because droids don't pull people's arms out of their socket when they lose. Wookiees are known to do that.
I see your point, sir. R2, I suggest a new strategy. Let the Wookiee win.
Remember, a Jedi can feel the Force flowing through him.
You mean it controls your actions?
Partially, but it also obeys your commands. Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
You don't believe in the Force, do you?
Kid, I've flown from one side of this galaxy to the other. I've seen a lot of strange stuff, but I've never seen anything to make me believe that there's one all-powerful force controlling everything. There's no mystical energy field that controls my destiny. It's all a lot of simple tricks and nonsense. I suggest you try it again, Luke. But this time, let go of your conscious self and act on instinct.
With the black shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight?
Your eyes can deceive you. Don't trust them. Stretch out with your feelings. See? You can do it. I call it luck. In my experience, there's no such thing as luck. Going good against remotes is one thing. Going good against the living, that's something else. Looks like we're coming up on Alderaan.
You know, I really could feel something. I could almost see the remote.
That's good. You've taken your first step into a larger world.
Yes. Our scout ships have reached Tatooine. They found the remnants of a rebel base, but they estimate that it has been deserted for some time. They are now conducting an extensive search of the surrounding systems. She lied. She lied to us. I told you she would never consciously betray the rebellion. Terminate her. Terminate her immediately. To your stations. Come with me.
Close all outboard shields. Close all outboard shields.
Yes?
We've captured a freighter entering the remains of the Alderaan system. Its markings match those of a ship that blasted its way out of Mos Eisley.
They must be trying to return the stolen plans to the princess. She may yet be of some use to us.
Unlock 1, 5, 7, and 9. Release charges.
There's no one on board, sir. According to the log, the crew abandoned ship right after takeoff. It must be a decoy, sir. Several of the escape pods have been jettisoned. Did you find any droids? No, sir. If there were any on board, they must also have been jettisoned. Send a scanning crew on board. I want every part of this ship checked. Yes, sir. I sense something. A presence I have not felt since. Get me a scanning crew in here on the double. I want every part of this ship checked. There's no one here. Boy, it's lucky you had these compartments. I used them for smuggling. I never thought I'd be smuggling myself in them. This is ridiculous. Even if I could take off, I'd never get past the tractor beams. Leave that to me. Damn fool. I knew you were going to say that. Who's the bigger fool? The fool or the fool who follows him? Oh.
The ship's all yours. If the scanners pick up anything, report it immediately. Alright, let's go.
Hey down there, can you give us a hand with this?
Stand by, Chewie. Here we go. Cut in the sublight engines.
Beep.
What the? Oh, we've come out of hyperspace into a meteor shower. Some kind of asteroid collision. It's not on any of the charts. What's going on? Our position is correct, except no Alderaan?
What do you mean? Where is it?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, kid. It ain't there. It's been totally blown away.
What? How? Destroyed by the Empire.
The entire Starfleet couldn't destroy the whole planet. I take 1,000 ships with more firepower than I've... Oh, there's another ship coming in.
Maybe he knows what happened.
It's an Imperial fighter.
It followed us.
No, it's a short-range fighter.
There are not any bases around here. Where'd it come from?
Sure is leaving in a big hurry. They identify us. We're in big trouble.
Not if I can help it. Chewie, jam the transmissions.
It is well to let it go. It's too far out of range. A fighter that size couldn't get this deep into space on its own.
Must have gotten lost, been part of a convoy or something.
Well, he ain't gonna be around long enough to tell anyone about us.
Look at him, he's headed for that small moon.
I think I can get him before he gets there. He's almost in range.
That's no moon. It's a space station.
It's too big to be a space station.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I think you're right. Full reverse, Chewie! Lock in the auxiliary power!
Why are we still moving towards it?
We're caught in a tractor beam! It's pulling us in!
But there's gotta be something you can do!
There's nothing I can do about it, kid. I'm in full power! I'm gonna have to just shut us down. But they're not gonna get me without a fight.
You can't win, but there are alternatives to fighting.
TX412. Why aren't you at your post? TX412, do you copy?
Take over. Looks like we got a bad transmitter. I'll see what I can do. Whoosh!
Uh-oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
You know, between his howling and your blasting everything in sight, it's a wonder the whole station doesn't know we're here.
Bring 'em on! I prefer a straight fight to all this sneaking around.
We found the computer outlet, sir.
Plug in. You should be able to interpret the entire Imperial network.
He says he's found the main control to the power beam that's holding the ship here. He'll try to make the precise location appear on the monitor. The tractor beam is coupled to the main reactor in 7 locations. A power loss at one of the terminals will allow the ship to leave.
I don't think you boys can help. I must go alone.
Whatever you say. I've done more than I bargained for in this trip already.
I want to go with you.
Be patient, Luke. Stay and watch over the droids.
But he can.
They must be delivered safely, or other star systems will suffer the same fate as Alderaan. Your destiny lies along a different path from mine. The Force will be with you, always.
Boy, you said it, Chewie. Where did you dig up that old fossil?
Ben is a great man.
Yeah, great at getting us into trouble.
Well, I didn't hear you give any ideas.
Well, anything's better than just hanging around waiting for them to pick us up.
Who do you think? What is it?
I'm afraid I'm not quite sure, sir. He says, I've found her, and keeps repeating she's here.
Well, who? Who has he found?
Princess Leia.
The princess? She's here? Princess? Where? Where is she? Princess? What's going on?
Level 5, detention block AA-23. I'm afraid she's scheduled to be terminated.
Oh no. We gotta do something.
What are you talking about?
The droids belong to her. She's the one in the message. We've gotta help her.
Now look, don't get any funny ideas. The old man wants us to wait right here.
But he didn't know she was here. Just find a way back into that detention block.
I'm not going anywhere.
But they're gonna execute her. Look, a few minutes ago you said you didn't want to just wait here to be captured, and now all you want to do is stay?
Marching into the detention area is not what I had in mind.
But they're gonna kill her!
Better her than me.
She's rich. Rich, powerful. Listen, if you were to rescue her, the reward would be...
What?
Well, more well than you can imagine.
I don't know, I can imagine quite a bit.
You'll get it.
I'd better.
You will!
All right, kid. You'd better be right about this.
All right.
What's your plan?
3PO, hand me those binders there, will you? Okay, now, I'm gonna put these on you and... Okay, Han, you put those on him.
Don't worry, Chewie. I think I know what he has in mind.
Master Luke, sir, pardon me for asking, but what should R2 and I do if we are discovered here?
Lock the door.
And hope they don't have blasters.
That isn't very reassuring.
Okay, so Luke and Han are dressed as stormtroopers, and Chewie's their prisoner, which he's not a fan of. He's also not into those cute little droids that are all over the Death Star. But they managed to sneak past the stormtroopers without them even noticing. Actually, they miss a lot because they also don't catch Obi-Wan sneaking around the Death Star. Vader has a clue, though. He senses a disturbance in the Force. But Obi-Wan continues on his sneaky, mystical way. Luke, Han, and Chewie arrive at the cell block and are met by Empire guards who say, "What are you doing here?" And they're like, "Oh, we're just transferring this prisoner to cell block 1138. And they're like, "Really?" And they're like, "Pew pew, pew 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 pew, pew pew pew." It's a firefight between the Empire and the Rebels. And you know who wins. The Wookiee with the double blaster gun wins. But then there's a voice over the comms. "Hey, we've heard some shots fired. What's happening?" And Han's like, "Oh, no, everything's cool here. Don't come down. Everything's fine. I'm good. How are you?" And then realizes that's silly and blows up the computer. Meanwhile, Luke searches for Leia, finds her in a cell. She sits up and says, "Aren't you a little small for a stormtrooper?" And Luke's like, "What? Oh, this costume? No, I'm actually a friend of Ben Kenobi's." And she's like, "Obi-Wan Kenobi, let's go."
He is here.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. What makes you think so?
A tremor in the Force. The last time I felt it was in the presence of my old master.
Surely he must be dead by now.
Don't underestimate the power of the Force.
The Jedi are extinct. Their fire has gone out of the universe. You, my friend, are all that's left of their religion. Yes.
Governor Tarkin, we have an emergency alert in detention block AA-23.
The princess. Put all sections on alert.
Obi-Wan is here. The Force is with him.
If you're right, he must not be allowed to escape.
Escape is not his plan. I must face him alone.
Chewie! Get behind me. Get behind me.
Can't get out that way.
Looks like you managed to cut off our only escape route.
Maybe you'd like it back in your cell, Your Highness.
C-3PO, C-3PO.
Yes, sir.
We've been cut off. Are there any other ways out of the cell bay? What was that? I didn't copy.
I said, all systems have been alerted to your presence, sir. The main entrance seems to be the only way in or out. All other information on your level is restricted.
Open up in there.
Oh, no.
The other way out.
I can't hold them off forever. Now what?
This is some rescue. When you came in here, didn't you have a plan for getting out?
He's the brains, sweetheart.
Well, I didn't.
What the hell are you doing?
Somebody has to save our skin. Into the garbage chute, wise guy.
Get in there, you big furry oaf. I don't care what you smell. Get in there and don't worry about it. Wonderful girl. Either I'm going to kill her or I'm beginning to like her. Get in there.
The garbage chute was a really wonderful idea. What an incredible smell you've discovered. Let's get out of here. Get away from there.
No, wait! Will you forget about it? I already tried it. It's magnetically sealed.
Put that thing away. You're going to get us all killed.
Absolutely, Your Worship. Look, I had everything under control until you let us down here. You know, it's not going to take them long to figure out what happened to us.
It could be worse.
It's worse.
There's something alive in here.
That's your imagination.
Something just moved past my leg. Look, did you see that?
What? Kid!
Luke!
Luke! Luke! Luke!
Luke, grab a hold of this.
Help! Plastic, will you? My gun's jammed.
Where?
Anywhere.
Luke! Luke!
Help him. What happened?
I don't know. It just let go of me and disappeared.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The walls are moving.
Don't just stand there. Try to brace it with something. Help me.
Wait a minute. 3PO? Come in, 3PO.
3PO? Where could he be?
Take over. See to him. Look there.
They're madmen. They're heading for the prison level. If you hurry, you might catch them.
Follow me. You stand guard.
Come on. All this excitement has overrun the circuits of my counterpart here. If you don't mind, I'd like to take him down to maintenance.
All right.
Threepio, will you come in? Where could he be? Get to the top.
I can't.
Oh, where could he be? 3PO, will you come in?
They aren't here. Something must have happened to them. See if they've been captured. Hurry.
One thing's for sure, we're all gonna be a lot thinner. Get on top of it.
I'm trying.
Thank goodness. They haven't found them. Where could they be? Use the calm link? Oh my, I forgot I turned it off. Are you there, sir?
3PO!
We've had some problems.
Will you shut up and listen to me? Shut down all garbage mashers on the detention level, will you? Do you copy? Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level.
No, shut them all down. Hurry. R2, listen to them. They're dying. Curse my metal body. I wasn't fast enough. It's all my fault. My poor master.
We're all right. We're all right. You did great. Hey, open the pressure maintenance hatch on unit number... Where are we?
It's them. Blast them.
Get back to the ship.
Where are you going? He certainly has courage. What good will it do us if he gets himself killed? Come on. I think we took a wrong turn. There's no lock. That should hold it for a while. Quick, we have to get a car. We have to get the controls that stand the bridge. I think I just blasted them. They're flying bridge! Here, take this. For luck. Pew pew. Where could they be?
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. When I left you, I was but a learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
Your powers are weak, old man.
You can't win, Darth. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine.
Didn't we just leave this party? What kept you?
We ran into some old friends. Is it okay?
It seems okay if we can get to it. Let's hope the old man got the tractor beam out of commission.
Come on, R2. We're going.
Now's our chance. Go!
Ben? No!
Come on!
Luke, come on! Come on! Luke, come on!
I hope the old man got that tractor beam out of commission, or this is going to be a real short trip. Okay, hit it. We're coming up on the sentry ships. Hold them off. Angle the deflector shields while I charge up the main guns. I can't believe he's gone.
There wasn't anything you could have done. Okay.
You in, kid? Stay sharp.
Here they come!
They're coming in too fast!
We lost lateral controls.
Don't worry, she'll hold together. You hear me, baby? Hold together. Pew! Pew, 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 pew. Ha! Got him! Great, kid. Don't get cocky.
There's still 2 more of them out there.
Yep. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. That's it! We did it!
We did it!
Help! I think I'm melting.
Are they away?
They have just made the jump into hyperspace.
You're sure the homing beacon is secure aboard their ship? I'm taking an awful risk, Veda. This had better work.
Not a bad bit of rescuing, huh? Sometimes I amaze even myself.
It doesn't sound too hard. Besides, they let us go. It's the only explanation for the ease of our escape.
Easy? You call that easy?
They're tracking us.
Not this ship, sister.
At least the information in R2 is still intact.
What's so important? What's he carrying?
The technical readouts of that battle station. I only hope that when the data is analyzed, a weakness can be found. It's not over yet.
It is for me, sister. Look, I ain't in this for your revolution. And I'm not in it for you, princess. I expect to be well paid. I'm in it for the money.
You needn't worry about your reward. If money is all that you love, then that's what you will receive. Your friend is quite the mercenary. I wonder if he cares about anything or anybody.
I care. So what do you think of her, huh?
Trying not to, kid.
Good.
Still, she's got a lot of spirit. I don't know, what do you think? Do you think a princess and a guy like me?
No.
You're safe. When we heard about Alderaan, we feared the worst.
We have no time for our sorrows, Commander. We must use the information in this R2 unit to help plan our attack. It's the only hope.
Yes? We're approaching the planet Yavin. The rebel base is on the moon on the far side. We're preparing to orbit the planet.
The battle station is heavily shielded and carries a firepower greater than half the Starfleet. Its defenses are designed around a large-scale assault. A small one-person fighter should be able to penetrate their defense.
Pardon me for asking, Mayor, but what good are our Snoke fighters against that?
Well, the Empire doesn't consider a small one-person fighter to be any threat, so they'd have a tighter defense. An analysis of the plans provided by Princess Leia has demonstrated a weakness in the battle station. The approach will not be easy. You're required to maneuver straight down this trench and skim the surface to this point. The target area is only 2 meters wide. It's a small thermal exhaust port right below the main port. The shaft leads directly to the reactor system. A precise hit will start a chain reaction which should destroy the station. Only a precise hit will set up a chain reaction. The shaft is ray shielded, so you'll have to use proton torpedoes.
That's impossible, even for a computer.
It's not impossible. I used to bag womp rats in my T-16 back home. They're not much bigger than 2 meters.
Any questions? Then to your ships, and may the Force be with you.
Orbiting the planet at maximum velocity. The moon with a rebel base will be in range in 30 minutes.
This will be a day long remembered. It has seen the end of Kenobi and will soon see the end of the rebellion.
So, you got your reward and you're just leaving then?
Yeah, I got some old debts to pay off with this stuff. Even if I didn't, you think I would stick around here? Hey, why don't you come with us? You're pretty good in a fight. We could use you.
Come on, why don't you take a look around? You know what's about to happen, what they're up against. They could use a good pilot like you. You're turning your back on them.
What goods is the reward if you ain't around to use it? Besides, attacking this battle station ain't my idea of courage. It's more like suicide.
Alright, well take care of yourself, Hans. I guess that's what you're best at, isn't it?
Hey, Luke. May the Force be with you. What are you looking at? I know what I'm doing.
What's wrong?
Oh, it's Han. I don't know. I really thought he'd change his mind.
He has to follow his own path. No one can choose it for him.
I only wish Ben were here.
Luke, I don't believe it! How'd you get here? Are you going out with us?
Of course I'll be up there with you. Have I got some stories to tell you?
Skywalker, are you sure you could handle this ship?
Sir, Luke is the best pilot in the Outer Rim territories.
Okay, you'll be alright.
Thank you, sir. I'll try.
Alright, you'll tell me your stories when we come back, alright?
I told you I'd make it someday, Biggs.
It'll be like old times, Luke. They'll never stop us.
This R2 unit of yours seems a bit beat up. Do you want a new one?
Not in your life. That little droid and I have been through a lot together. You okay, R2?
Hang on tight, R2. You've got to come back. You wouldn't want my life to get boring, would you?
Luke, the Force will be with you.
All wings report in. Red 2 standing by. Red 9 standing by.
Red 5, standing by. Red Riding Hood, standing by.
Red Bull standing by!
Red Sox standing by.
Red Skull standing by.
Lock X foils in attack position.
We're bouncing through the magnetic field.
Hold tight.
Put your deflectors on double front.
Look at the size of that thing.
Cut the janitor, Red 2.
Accelerate to attack speed. This is it, boys.
Red Leader, this is Gold Leader.
I copy, Gold Leader. Starting for the target shaft now.
We're in position. I'm gonna cut across the axis and try to draw their fire.
fire above 23 degrees.
I see it. Stay low.
This is Red 5. I'm going in.
Luke, pull up! Are you okay?
I got a little cooked, but I'm okay.
We count 30 ships, Lord Vader, but they're so small they're avoiding our turbo lasers.
We'll have to destroy them ship to ship to get the crews to their fighters.
Watch yourself. There's a lot of fire coming from the right side of that deflection tower. I'm on my way in now.
I'm going in. Cover me, Porkins.
I'm right with you, Red 3. I got a problem here.
Eject.
I can hold it. Pull up! No, it's already...
The rebel base will be in firing range in 7 minutes.
Luke, trust your feelings.
Squad leaders, we picked up a new group of signals. Enemy fighters heading your way.
My scope is negative. I'm not seeing anything. Watch it. You got one on your tail. I'm hit! Watch it.
I can't see it. Where is he?
I'll be right there.
He's on me tight. I can't shake him. I can't shake him.
Several fighters have broken off from the main group. Come with me.
Hold in, Luke. Hold in. Watch your back, Luke. Watch your back. Fighters above you coming in.
I'm hit, but not bad.
R2, see what you can do with it. Red 6, can you see Red 5? There's a heavy fire zone on this side. Red 5, where are you?
I can't shake him. I'm on him, Luke.
Hold on.
Biggs, where are you? Thanks, Wedge.
Good shooting, Wedge. Red Leader.
This is Gold Leader. We're starting our attack run.
I copy, Gold Leader. Move into position.
Stay in attack formation.
The exhaust port is
marked and locked in.
Switch all power to
front deflector screens.
Switch all power to front deflector screens.
How many guns do you think, Gold 5?
They have about 20 guns. Some on the surface, some on the tower.
Star will be in range in 5 minutes.
Switch to targeting computer.
Computer's locked. Getting a signal. They've stopped.
Stabilize rear deflectors. Watch for enemy fighters.
They're coming.
3 marks at 210.
I'll take them myself. Cover me.
Yes, sir.
It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Stay on target.
We're too close.
Stay on target.
Loosen up.
Gold 5 to Red Leader.
Last Ivy, last Hutch.
I copy, Gold Leader.
They came from behind.
We've analyzed their attacks, sir, and there is danger. Should I have your ship standing by?
Evacuate in our moment of triumph? I think you overestimate their chances.
ahead, leader. This is base 1. Keep half your group out of range for the next one. Copy, base 1. Luke, take red 2 and 3. Hold up here and wait for my signal to start your run. We should be able to see it by now. Keep your eyes open for those fighters. There's too much interference. Red 5, can you see me from where you are? No sign of any... Wait! Coming in, 0.35. I see them. I'm in range. Target's coming up. Just pull them off for a few seconds. Close up. Almost there. You better let her loose. They're right behind me. Almost there. I can't hold them. It's away! Whoa! It's a hit! Negative. Didn't go in. It just impacted on the surface.
We're right above you. Turn to point 05. We'll cover for you. I just lost my starting. Get set up for your attack run. Rebel base. 1 minute and closing. Thanks, Wedge. Let's close it up. We're going in full throttle. That ought to keep those fighters off our backs. Right with you, boss. Luke, at that speed, would you be able to pull out in time? It'd be just like Beggar's Canyon back home. We'll stay back far enough to cover you. My scope shows the tower, but I can't see the exhaust port. You sure the computer can hit it? Watch yourself. 3 speed. Full throttle. What about the tower? You worry about those fighters. I'll worry about the tower. R2, that stabilizer's broken loose again. See if you can't lock it down. Fighters coming in. Point 3. I'm hit. I can't stay with you. Get clear, Wedge. You can't do any more good back there. Sorry. Let him go. Stay on the leader. Hurry, they're coming in much faster this time. We can't hold them. R2, see if you can increase the power. Hurry up, Luke. Wait. Rebel base. 30 seconds and closing.
I'm on the leader.
Why don't you use the Force, Luke? Let go, Luke. The Force is strong with this one. Oh man, I lost R2. Where'd it go? I have you now.
What?
Hey, let me get 3 large bocha coffees with blue milk, 2 small Namba teas with the blue faux milk. Do you have any light roast? Nah, just dark roast here. It's my turn to buy snacks for the platoon meeting. I think that's it. Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million. Remember, the Force will be with you, always.